Hey y'all, Josh Muha here. So today is June 24th and it's about 9:45 and I'm at Bay Harbor for the annual Classic Car and Boat Show. So if you remember from my previous video, I did St. Ignace's car show weekend. So just thought I'd give you a good look around of what you might expect before we get out to the real show. So before we get started with the show, here's a little sneak peek of what you might expect over there. So there's like a whole bunch of modern supercars, a whole bunch of them. And we got new Ford GTs, McLarens, Porsches. We even got Ford GTs from the mid-2000s, which I really love.
I should have said that last weekend.
So I'm not so sure if I told you this, but the Ford GT happens to be my favorite supercar of all time. And it's American made. Here we got a Ferrari Testarossa, Mustang GT, Shelby GT 500, Ferrari 458 Italia, and a McLaren. And let me see what it says. 720, it says 720S. This is definitely going to be awesome. Now, since they did say Classic Car and Boat Show, we got some classic Jaguars, and this seems like it's about a 2002 or 2003.
In order of age.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, definitely some modern stuff added, which sounds cool. But of course, they did say there's going to be like 17 Jaguars going to be presented at the show. So yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of them. So here we got a 74 Buick LeSabre. Then there's also more Porsches, and we got a whole bunch of Corvettes that are going to be seen. And we have a Alfa Romeo, and looks like a Studebaker Avanti, that is. So yeah, a whole bunch of that. Just a whole bunch of nice cars going to be showing off today.
We're paying for it. You gotta use.
So there's also a MG that's just on the other side of this bright blue Beamer, and we got this Corvette Z06, a 54 Corvette, and this 91 Cadillac as well. And of course, Mandy Mustang, the most beautiful Mustang I've ever loved. And here next to it is this beautiful black 69 GTO. And how cool is it having my 72 Mustang sitting next to this 69 GTO? Sorry for that small hesitation. So yeah, 72 Mustang and 69 GTO. Definitely a couple of cool classics, especially in Bay Harbor. Alright, so now, let me get my watch out. I think I may have, oh, there's my watch. It's right here. It's already 10:30. So they've already started like half an hour ago because they were doing this pretty big lineup of parade of cars, that is. So I'm just gonna be with the rest of them, along with this beautiful black 69 GTO and that bronze gold 63 Studebaker. So I'm just gonna stay in line, sit back, and go with the flow. Here we go. I'm doing good. How about you? Thank you.
Tell me about it.
Well, this was actually a piece of my childhood past from 1993. more like the origin story of how I became a car guy.
How cool is that? Another car guy. What I love to see is this generation loving cars that were really born before they were born. So how cool is that? Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you.
Very good.
You bet. Now that everyone's all settled in, I think it's time to show you the whole lineup of cars down on Main Street of Bay Harbor. Check it out. Lots of beautiful cars. Check out that Camaro. Definitely an SS. And here's a 63 Studebaker Avanti. Now check out these cars. Porsche Alfa Romeo 54 Corvette, and we got some more Corvettes, and there's like a whole row of it right there. And check out this 32 Ford Roadster.
I had that in high school.
Most likely a 327 or 350. It's got dual Edelbrock carburetors. This thing's definitely air conditioned. You can tell by the pump. Man, look at this thing. And look at the flames on this thing. Now that spells hot rod. And look at this interior. It's gorgeous. It's even got a 5-speed in it. Must be a Tremec. Killer wheels on this thing too. Now moving on to this really cool Dodge Viper. And it's the ACR Viper. Beautiful. Let me walk over here to see what the year of that car is. 2017. Awesome. And before we go over here to where my car is, here's the rest of these Corvettes, including this beautiful 63 Corvette. And it's a split window Corvette. Back here so that you can see it. Yep, split window Corvette. And here's my 72 Mustang Mach 1, Mandy Mustang, in all of her glory. Looking beautiful as ever. Yep, beautiful as ever. And still showing off her freshly rebuilt, bored over 359 Cleveland. And here's where she's standing next to 69 GTO in black. Look how nice this thing is. So clean and stock too. And it's got the original paperwork as well. Wow, look at that. $4,700. Man, imagine what cars were like back then. Kind of makes us wonder, can we still get cars at that price? Not today. So let me just walk over here and see the rest of the paperwork. Look at that. Definitely all the handwriting that's been stuck in there ever since 1969. What a beautiful car. Now check out this Mustang GT. Well, actually it's a Boss 302 because you can see it's got the Boss 302 decals with all that Boss 302S, I believe. And look at it. Ford Performance and Ford Racing, just like my Mustang. Carrying some Ford Performance stuff. Now that is one fast car. Let me get the inside real quick. Recaro seats. That's awesome. And check out this big wing in the back. So yeah, Boss 302S, that's what this is. And check out Ford's slogan on the window. Go further. I gotta tell you, there's a whole lot of cars to look at, but considering what time it is, I think it's time to get some lunch. And most of all, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna see if I can get myself some lunch or brunch at that restaurant. I think it's called the Butter Batter, whatever they call it. I don't know. Well, anyway, time to take a break from doing some video and get something to eat. Man, that sure was a good lunch I had. Well, brunch most likely. Now I guess it's a good time to see if there's any other cars that I haven't seen and go check them out. And here's a couple of them that I see that I think you'll actually like. Now check out this 65 Ford Daytona Coupe, and it's actually a replica from what the guy tells me. This looks just kind of almost like the Shelby Cobra Daytona that they use in stock car racing. And from what the owner tells me, this is a track car. Not exactly for the street, but at least it sounds like a fun car. Check it out. 64 Daytona Coupe. Engine, transmission, and owner. Look at all the sponsors and the number. And check out the back end. Definitely got your racing number on the back. Now here's a replica of a GT40, and no, this is not a Ford. This is actually a GT40 built onto a Pontiac Fiero. Yeah, that's about right. So yeah, the owner tells me he had a Pontiac Fiero and he turned it into a GT40. And judging by that, I'd say this is the Mark II version of the GT40. If I look back here, yep, dual tail lights on each side. Definitely a Mark II version of the GT40. And of course, it's got the doors from a Pontiac Fiero. And if you look at the inside, definitely all Ford GT40 related, except for that center console, because that's definitely from the Fiero. And same with the door panels as well. So you can easily tell this is a replica of it, where they just took a, well, of course, like I said, Pontiac Fiero turned into a GT40. And speaking of GT40, there's like a whole bunch of Ford GTs like I showed you from earlier today. So here's some Europeans, BMW Z8, a couple of Aston Martin Vantages, and an Audi R8. So here is a new model of a GT, And here's a McLaren 720, I believe it is. Nope, 650S. I was just looking at it right here. And we got some more Ford GTs. And here is the Ford GTs from 2005 to 2006, which to me are my favorite. And here's a 2018 Ford GT. And it's the Heritage because of its racing number. So it's a Heritage edition of the Ford GT. And these mid-2000s Ford GTs are basically my favorite of all Ford GTs because they're just like the original GT40s from the 60s. And they're more like a modern twist to the original. So yeah, definitely my favorite supercars of all time, the Ford GT. Well, it looks like today sure has been an awesome day. Everyone just came over to bring their nice cars over, and well, overall today turned out to be a great day. And of course, you can tell Mandy Mustang still looking her best and seemed to attract some attention. And oh, that 63 split window Corvette's leaving. Well, I guess considering a lot of people have been leaving, I guess I should be leaving too. So hope you all have enjoyed watching this video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And most of all, hit that notification bell so you can be up to date on the latest videos. And as always, thanks for watching. You all take care, and most of all, stay cool. Later.